Welcome back to ESWC 2005. I'm Hotshot. Alongside me is, we've got Frank's very own Midway. We're going to be bringing you some live action from ESWC 2005. Second group stage today, and we're going to kick things up. We're going to go straight into the action. We're going to bring you Complexity against NIP here on Train. Complexity going to start off as T, and it looks like the pistol round's already commenced, Trevor.
Yeah, we had a nice fake by Complexity. They tried to go lower bomb site. They had two guys go there, and then they had three come back up to the upper bomb site with the bomb, but NIP rotated really well. They stuck together. They knew they got faked. They said, okay, we got faked. Let's go together, stick together. They came back to the upper bomb site, able to take it back and get the defuse. Now we're in a save round for Complexity. They're going really, really slow. NIP's letting them, and I think we're going to get a lower rush right here at Hotshot.
Yeah, it looks like the bomb is making her way inside. That's Trip with the bomb. It's going to get dropped by Zet with the FAMAS to the face, and it looks like Complexity going to still move inside. Storm's going to pick up the bomb. Dropped again. Zet with two nice USP takedowns on the inside side. Storm and Sunman going down to some good work right now. Warden trying to push through Link. INS shutting it down. He's going to take down Warden and Fraud. No kills on the save for Complexity. 2-0 to score in favor of NIP.
Yeah, Complexity tried to sneak down there in that upper bomb, so they were hiding right there. And then they took three guys down that low ramp in the lower bomb site. They're going to try to sneak around and hit them from both sides. But INS, you know what? I'll just take out both of them. Forget the flank. We'll just take them out and win the round. So there we go. That's the first save round. Going into the second one right now. NIP still looking for that plant. They got one in the pistol round. They didn't get one in the second round. So we'll see if they've got guns here.
We're just going to see what's going to happen right now with Complexity. As you said, they had the plan. Whether or not they've bought is still a decision we're waiting to see. Taking it very, very slow. And from the way they're laying out right now, I'm going to say they've bought. And in fact, they have. We see an AK present right there. That's in the hands of Warden, just hanging around towards T-Spawn. Sitting very, very deep away from Team Main right now. Bomb was pushing towards Ali. Is going to go back right now. That's Sunman with the bomb. Storm and Trip is going to head back towards Team Main. Fraud holding up towards the Dark Walls area, just above the pop ladder. If you're watching VB Cast here for the first time, we made a nice little feature here. The attackers are shown with a red skin. Defenders with a blue, making it nice and easy for people to keep track of.
Real easy, can't you?
Yeah, real easy to see right there. Bomb is still down there in possession of Sunman right now. Storm's going to join him, taking it very, very slow here, wearing the clock down. Complexity.
Yeah, I think they're looking for an opening. They're just trying to decide where they want to go. Trying to get Nip to over-rotate. I think Zed is a little over-rotated. He's way up there in that hall, and Fraud right above him. And we're going to see action there very soon. And here we have a couple of guys sneaking up alley. Finally, you can see them on the stream there. And here comes Sunman. He's right up there. Potty's going to be right around the corner to the left on him. So hopefully we get a chance to see that action as it happens. Potty in your lower right now.
It does look like we're going to see a push on B1 right now. Sunman comes down, takes down Potty and Zet. Zet's kill was crucial right now as Heaton is completely exposed down in the electric box. Warden going to push out through main, and it looks like they're going to push towards the back of the site right now. Trip going to take down Heaton. As I called it, Heaton left very, very exposed right there on the electric box. Trip going to pick up another kill on Wally, and the timing on this round was perfect from Complexity. INS right now on the back foot on the inside side. Bomb is down on the outside side. INS going to pick himself up a kill, but this round looks in the back for Complexity as he's sitting at a 4v1. Looks like he's trying to save his gun here.
Yeah, INS is going to run away. Smart move. He needs to save that gun. But now the situation was Complexity saved themselves back. They basically waited. They said, okay, we're going to go at this time. Picked it off. They said, we'll go at 1 minute. It's probably what they said. We'll go in, attack. Three guys in from the alley. They took care of Potty right away. Once they had done that, he wasn't able to get anyone back. Then the Zet pushed all the way up in that ladder. Fraud was able to get the jump on him. I don't know how. He should have been able to get him. But after those two went down, it was all over for NIP. Like you said, Heaton exposed in the upper bomb site and the lower guys unable to rotate fast enough.
So NIP getting once again caught by a third round buy. Saw the same happen with Virtus Pro yesterday in what was a fantastic
very
game of CS.
popular, we've seen.
Yeah, one or two plants you're able to buy on the third as T with that cheaper AK. It does, of course, mean if you lose around, you're going to have to double eco if you want to know, of course. So we're going to see what happens right now. Complexity moves very, very slowly towards the inside. Zet going to peek it high. He's going to get dropped by Trip. Good work so far from Trip for Complexity. Picking up quite a few kills so far as he moves towards the inside site. Bomb just checking towards Dark Walls right now. Warden is a long, long way back from the rest of the team. Potty's up on a flank, but Trip once again going to take down Potty. Trip getting some work done for Complexity right now. Real going to town with that AK, and now they're going to fall back. Smart play from Complexity. They've seen the flank come up, two men behind them, taking them both down, and now pushing towards the B2 side. Only INS is there, and he's up big ladder. Complexity has spotted him. Nice HE up from Warden. Going to take down INS up the big ladder. Wally on the rotation through Link. Gets dropped by Storms. Good cult work. Heaton is the last man alive right now for NIP on the save.
And a USP against five guys. Not a very good situation. Again, he's probably just going to, look to pick somebody off on an exit here as they leave once the bomb goes off. So far, Complexity looked good. in the last couple rounds, but early on, I mean, their strats weren't necessarily working, but they looked like they had good theory on what they wanted to do, just weren't getting the kills necessary. Now they're starting to get those kills, starting to take control of this. Going to be 2-2 right now, tied up.
I think yesterday we saw a lesson on how important timing is on your T-side for Train. With the Four Kings game going up 11-4 first half, needing a handful of rounds to advance into this second group stage, the timing on Train was somewhat suspect, and they got punished. They dropped 6, 7, 8 rounds on a go.
First 2 rounds here that they've won, they've looked very good on that timing, though. So hopefully they can continue to keep that up for their sake if they want to be successful in this match.
Good play from Complexity so far, as you say. Interesting to see how NIP deal with it, though. Any team with Heaton in is one of the most disciplined in the world when it comes to CT play. Very, very static. Very, very good on the angles more often than not. So we're going to see what happens right now. Set 4 up on the inside side. That's going to be Zet, Wally, Potty, and Heaton, with only INS playing on the inside. Nip trying to pick the strat right now, and it does look like they've made a good job of it. Fraud up towards Dark Wall's pop ladder. Warden sitting back from main, and it does look like we're going to see 3 pushing alley right now for Complexity. A little bit quicker than last time. Heaton's going to get dropped by Sunman as he peeks from alley. Heaton getting killed right there as he faced Wally on top of the 6 train right now. He's going to have to get himself a kill. Fails to do so. No entry kills so far for NIP, as Trip is really having a great game with that AK so far. Warden going to get in on the action, going to drop Zet with a nice AK headshot. Sunman picking up his second, and Warden with a third. That's going to take down Potty, and that was an ugly round for NIP. They've set themselves up perfectly, but not a single kill on the board.
Yeah, I mean, they were set up. Heaton, I think, maybe shouldn't have been peeking there. I don't know what he was looking. They had a good setup, but then he decided to peek there. Once that opened the door, NIP was out of the alley. They were out. They took out Wally on top of the train. He was unable to get some. Once that happens, it's all over. You can't give up 2 frags in a row without even responding to it and expect to win against the teams such as Complexity.
Oh, look at Zet going aggressive right now. Pop ladder. He's going to take 1, 2, 3 kills. Warden, Fraud, and Storm going down. Sunman going to reply, taking him down eventually, but the damage has been done. C4 in the possession of Sunman. Going to try head up towards Pop. Fails to do so. Ian's going to drop him with some good cold work. Trip is the last man alive right now. 1 on 4 situation. Bomb is down in the pop ladder. Let's see what Trip's going to pick up right now. Goes for the bomb, fails to pick it up. Looks like he may well have just been spotting towards that pop train there.
Yeah, bomb down. That perfect push at the perfect time. The first round the Complexity won, he pushed up and he was just sitting there. Kind of lost his edge. You know, you sit there longer and longer, you lose your edge. This time he was pushing and met them as they came, caught them off guard, able to take out 3. Amazing play by him. That's how you want to do it when you're pushing up. Trip going down there right there. That ties that back up at 3-3 right now. And you know what? Hopefully we keep this back and forth. It's going to be good all game.
It will be good all game. Obviously the team's very, very even right now, sitting at a 3-3 score rather. And I would be surprised to see anybody amass a great lead in this kind of game.
And if they do, normally we can expect momentum shift and a rally from the other team as quickly as that lead is built.
Looks like NIP stacking up at alley right now. They've got 2 facing alley. That's going to be Potty and Heaton, the old school combination, trying to get it done right now at alley. Complexity pushing 2 very, very quickly. 2 down at pop and 1 holding towards the back of main. That's Sunman with the bomb. It's a bit of a different strat right now. Looks like they're going to try and boost on that box at pop. Fraud's going to hop up on there, get a little bit of a vantage point. Some AK fire coming out of main from Sunman. He got caught a few times. Didn't get dropped though. Warden and Fraud going to work with that AWP. That's a bad sign. Fraud bringing out the AWP so early here in the 7th round. Trip going to take down Heaton. Storm onto Potty, and right now it's all one-way traffic in this round for Complexity. Zet, the last man alive, backing off towards Dark Walls. coL going to get an easy plant right now in the outside side, and Zet's probably going to have to save his weapon for the next round.
You know, and when Complexity wins, they win, you know, going away. I mean, they don't just win. They win with all 5 guys left and 1 NAP guy left. There goes Warden down now, though. But, I mean, they win, and they win impressively, and it's been interesting how that's worked out, and NIP needs to find out a solution for that alley. So far, coL seems to have the answer there, and they've got the answer in the upper bomb site. That lower bomb site they have left alone, so we're going to see some shifts. NIP is probably going to start moving 4 and maybe even 5 guys into that upper bomb site in order to try to keep that. And when that happens, Complexity is going to be able to rotate quickly, hit the lower bomb site, and leave themselves exposed. You're unable to hold one site, the other team's going to counter that, and then you can start opening up holes in the lower bomb site too. That quick, you know, the reaction and action, you know, back and forth between the 2 teams. We're going to watch.
The flexibility of the play is a key right now. Complexity are going to push towards main very, very quickly. Sunman going to take down Heaton. Zet on Sunman with that gun from the last round before Fraud drops him. That Colt is now out of play for NIP. Looks like they Wally's managed to pick it up right now at Link, and he's going to drop Frod, so they may well get themselves an AWP out of this. Potty going to take down Trip. That's towards Pop Ladder right now. Looking good for NIP. Trading kill for kill right now, and that's what they need to do. Keep the momentum going. Keep trading those frags with Complexity. As CT on train, you've got a natural advantage with the way the map is laid out. As Complexity make their way into the bomb site right now. C4 and Hab. Warden's going to get the plant right now. Storm just covering good plant right there, and Warden is going to head off towards low ramp, I suspect. Up onto the 3 train, however. Storm holding high. Wally, Ints, and Potty on the rotation right now. Ints coming in down low. Good after plan this from Complexity, not pushing too quickly right now. Oh, Warden's going to get dropped. Wally, good cold work. Saw some great work from him yesterday. Picking it up again. INS with a big kill. Storm going down. That's going to be a defuse right there. And as I said, NIP quite comfortable to trade the frags with Complexity. And then they made them push towards the inner bomb site. 3v2 on that inner side. It's only going to end in one way.
And the only reason they were okay with trading there is because that they managed to stop Complexity's rush in that upper bomb site. Complexity had been working so well in alley and the coordinated rushes all the way around that upper bomb site that I was surprised they went the way they did. 2 guys in middle, gunning it out with the guys coming out of middle for NIP, and then a couple of guys coming down ladder. Too slow of a rush.
What
didn't
a
work
shot
out.
right there from
Nice
Frod.
shot.
Just interrupting you. Sorry there, Trevor.
No problem.
Wally getting dropped at Link. Frod going to town with that EWP, picking it up for the second round in a row. INS going to take down Trip at ladder. So again, they're trading it right now. And if NIP can lock down the alley right now, they've got this round. But Storm's going to pick up Ints. Warden's going to take down Zet. Heaton is still trying to lock down that alley, sitting tight left as you come out. Sunman and Storm there with the bomb, and 2 coming out. Pop for Complexity.
I think the bomb's in the wrong spot right at the moment. The bomb should be with Warden or Fraud up there above the ladder. It's at alley,
nice
and
kill
now they're
by
in a
Potty.
bad position. They had lower bomb site. It's completely exposed right now. Nobody's in lower.
Oh!
And big kills by NIP. Wow, that's...
Wow, great round from Potty and Heaton. The old school combination getting it done. Potty went really, really aggressive after that first kill at Pop.
Yeah.
Coming straight around the side of Electric Box and facing one-on-one with Warden through the gap in between Pop trains. And it was important that Heaton got his kill. Potty was pretty low on health there at the end.
You could see them shouting to each other, Heaton and Potty looking at each other. Good job, good job. You know, probably in Swedish, but you know what I'm saying. And again, you know, the 2 working together in a 2v4, that's amazing work, especially with how good coL was set up. But if that bomb had been above the ladder, I think they would have won that round.
Complexity just coming straight out of alley again this round. They know they're weak there. They're hitting it, feeling that last round was a fluke. Oh, whoa. Hold that thought, Zet. Nice deagle work onto Potty before picking up a kill onto Trip. So that's kind of like a 50-50 scenario right there. Some good work, but also a TK in the back for him. Frod going to drop him. Wally also onto Frod. Wally last man alive right now for NIP, Sunman and Warden. 1v2. And if there's one person that NIP would want in this position right now for them, it would be Wally. We've seen great
4v1
clutch play yesterday,
amazing.
1v4 against Virtus, and in the record books, he's down as one of the best clutch players of all time. So we're going to see what happens right now. Interesting right now. If I was Warden, I'd think about pushing towards inside sight right now. Sunman's holding that outside side. He can sell a fake very, very easily right now, and he can push it towards the inside side. Wally's just going to sit Link, hold it, but Sunman's going to drop him from under 5 train.
Sudden kill him.
I mean, Sunman could just kill him. That'd be another good strat as well. 6-5. Oh, sorry, 5-5 is going to be the score right now. Tying it all up at 5 apiece here on train. NIP as CT. You're listening to a VBcast broadcast. I'm Hotshot. Alongside me is Godfrag's very own Midway, and we're watching Complexity against NIP.
Yeah, I mean, that Zet lining up right there with the guys at alley, came around behind, had a deagle, and, you know, just lined up with Potty, who's sitting underneath the ladder, and kick him out. I think that was a key play that round. That really stopped NIP from really rallying. If they'd had Potty's extra gun there, they probably would have won that round in that situation.
Just trying to see what's going on right now. It looks like NIP may well be on the save right now. Pushing through into main. 2 kills early on. Complexity on a 5-3 right now. Heaton and Int's going to push through main as well. Trying to steal a gun. Nothing too complex on the Eco right now. Storm or Warden just going to tie on that Eco Cobra bandana. Stitch up 2 kills of their own and add to their very own tally right now. Zet pushing through Link. He has a USB. He's going to get spammed through the box, however. Down to a very low HP already for Zet, as he's still there in the Link room. Not really got any chance at all. Trip drops him from up towards Big Ladder, and Zet goes down. 6-5 the score.
Yeah, that expensive M4 coming back to bite NIP right there. They bring it back to an even score, and then all of a sudden, you know, you lose a round, don't have enough money there to buy the next round, so they've got to save. Now, looking at a full gun round right here, this is going to be important going forward for both teams. 6-5 score. Winner of this is going to set a tempo for the rest of the match right here.
I think it's definitely important that NIP shut this down if they want a remainder of the half to be successful in their favor. And right now we've got INS going up the big ladder, something we haven't seen so far for NIP. Could work in their favor if coL go out towards the main site.
Yeah, I mean, right now they've got INS in a good spot, like you're saying, and then Potty pushed up. I think the issue, though, is they haven't been able to hold that alley. Heaton's big question mark there, but it looks like coL is looking towards lower bomb site, if I had to guess right now, although they seem indecisive. It seems interesting. I think coL has had so much luck early in this match and then had a few mixed results in terms of using their normal strategy, so they're unsure of what strategy they want to use right now. They're going back to that default 2-2-1 here, or 2-1-2, and Storm and Sunman going towards that alley again.
Yeah, Chip and Fraud pushing high towards Dark Walls right now. Looks like they've got Wally and Zet on that inside side. First time we've seen two hang around at this site for so long. Looks like Complexity may well be trying to sell a fake. Chip and Fraud on the inside. Heaton on the rotation right now. Trip's going to kill Wally. Zet onto Fraud with that Famous, and this may well be a good fate right now. If Trip can stay alive a little bit longer. Wharton on the backstab, in through main. Going to take down INS. No C4 called so far. Heaton going on his instincts right now, heading back towards CT ramp. May well get the drop on Sunman right here as he pushes towards the back of 5. Fails to see him. Storm coming around from alley. This could be a very, very interesting round right now. Potty going to get dropped. Potty going to take down Trip from ladder as he pushed down into pop. Warden on Potty. Warden going to pick up a second kill onto Zed. Heaton going to take down Warden in reply. And it looks like Heaton is now in a 1v2 with the bomb in the possession of Sunman. Sunman getting across the link. They can get an inside plant, or they can just kill him again. Sunman going head to head with Heaton right there. 7-5 the score, and coL completely setting the pace here.
I was really impressed with Warden that round. He came into the middle there. He had Potty underneath ladder, and he had one of the NIP players behind him on the train. He did a complete 180, took out Potty by the ladder, and then did a 180 all the way around and took out another guy behind him within a matter of a couple of seconds. I believe that was Zet. I mean, that right there was two big kills in the round right there when it was crucial. 2v2, 3v3 round area. And, you know, if the next couple of kills we're going to decide that he gets two big ones, helps him win that round right there. Looks like we got a lower one coming here. I think Hot Shot.
Yeah, it looks like Sunman, Chip, and Warden stacking up on the inside. Storm's going to go and join him. And it looks like Fraud just holding towards main as well. So it looks like we may be seeing an inside push. Just one spot and high. That was Zet. He's going to fall back right now. A couple of flashes heading his way. And HE's makes it all right. He's going to go back for a second peek. Another flash right now. coL doing a really good job of suppressing Zet on high.
I think we have a save here right now for NIP, and that's why coL is going so slow. There goes Zed on the high ramp. Everybody for NIP pushing down the lower really fast. And coL knows it's a save. I think they're staying back, waiting, and by winning that last round, they've set the tempo for the rest of this half. Move up here 8-7-5 if they can keep from falling into a trap. There goes Wally.
Wally down as well. Potty and INS, just the last two alive right now for NIP. 5 men on the board, not a single kill on this Eco, and that's something that's been characteristic so far in this game. When NIP have been on the save, they've been unable to get those necessary kills. As we said yesterday, it's only $300 for a kill, but it soon stacks up, and any money you get on an Eco is always valuable.
Yeah, and it also denies guns to the other team too. You know, you have to go buy a gun now. If you can turn around and win the next round, that's less money they have to buy guns the following round that they didn't win in. So, you know, every time you can do some damage on a save round, you're helping yourself in the next round.
Fraud getting that shot onto main right now.
2 or 3 that he's done that, and
Zed
that's
has done
huge.
that twice to him right now. So Fraud going to work with that AWP. We saw some great AWP from Virtus yesterday. Fraud not disappointing, showing his own unique style of AWP. And
you know, if you look at that, if you just say, okay, 50-50 chance of winning a round when it starts, you know, if you get one frag, if you get that first frag, it jumps from 50 to 75% according to statistics that are run on the, you know, Game Sense for Godfrag and stuff that, you know, that kind of thing really helps. And if Fraud is able to continue to do that, it's going to cause big-time problems for NIP, which it is doing this round.
Now you can see how scared NIP right now of the alley push. They've got nobody facing it. They're all thinking very, very deep under alley. Looks like we've got Heaton under 6. Potty on the back of 5. Fails to get a kill. That's one thing that's been indicative of the NIP CT play right now. Lack of entry kills into either side has really cost them so far. INS on the rotation trying to help his team out, but look where Fraud is. He's sitting way, way back. Trip onto INS, Wally onto Storm right now, and we've got a very interesting round setting up right now as we sit in a 2v3.
His teammates. He had no support for either Potty or INS. Now he finally comes back into it, but I think Heaton really gave coL an opportunity there. Sat there on the top of that bomb site. Didn't provide much cover for either of his teammates. Now the bomb's down in a 2v2. Very important situation here.
2v2 right now. Heaton has locked that bomb on the back of 5 train. Wally going to go aggressive right now. Going to get dropped by Fraud from Electric Box with that AWP. That changes the complexion of this round completely. Fraud playing very smart with AWP, sitting deep on the side. That's where he needs to be.
You knew Fraud had an op there. Why are you even peeking it high? The bomb's down. Get away from that. Oh my gosh. Bad move right there.
Bad move indeed by AWP. Heaton right now in a 1v2 situation. Going to get dropped by Fraud. Fraud again. Fraud reading the play is so good right now with that orb. Going to drop Heaton 9-5. And NIP, well,
it's not looking good so far. Definitely in bad situation, and Fraud's op starting to hit. That combination just does not look good so far. They need this last round, though. They must have this last round. They've got to find a combination to do so, and they need to control that alley. They've just not had any luck there at all.
Complexity right now showing why they were the team everybody wanted to avoid at the moment.
Three guys going alley for Nip.
Yeah, it looks like they're on the bye as well. So Nip going aggressive right now, but we're on the last round. It's a little bit too late now, guys. Fraud working that AWP onto Ints. Trip picking up a good AK kill of his own. Trip's impressed me today with that AK.
Yes, he
Played
has.
very solid.
Entry kills.
I think one of the most underestimated players within the Complexity lineup. Trip is just solid, consistent throughout. Right now we're seeing an inside push. So that early alley push by NIP completely negated right now by Complexity going to the inner side. As Potty picks himself up a kill with that Famous. We all know Potty's quite handy with that Famous. Bomb down inside sight. 4v3. Make that a 4v2. Warden going to take down Potty with that AK. Wally pushing high very quickly right now. And if you look at the progression of each CT, very far behind each other. No real consistency towards the rotation. 10-5 first half score. Good halves all round from everybody in the game right now. We're going to get this underway as soon as possible for the second half of Nip against Complexity.
Yeah, I mean, beyond the actual pistol round, they only won 3 rounds. NIP did on that CT side. You know, Complexity, very good offensive strategies. You remove that pistol round from the play there, and you're looking at a 10-2, maybe even 12-3 score. So I don't think Nip has looked very good first half, Hotshot.
Yeah, right now sending a bit of a message. Complexity saying they're ready for fight. Doing it over and over again. Still waiting for NIP to ready up. There it is! NIP want to restart. coL ready for fight.
Quick restart here.
Quick restart.
We were talking about that earlier. You know, the old strategy of SK to stall. There's Complexity's answer. We're just going to go ready until you are ready.
I was telling my guys to do it yesterday when we were waiting for the Existence game. Sends a message that you are ready for a fight, and they're just still fanning around, to be fair. Right now, I'll see what Complexity are going to pull up here on the pistol round. 3 pushing through Link very quickly right now. coL going very aggressive at Pop Ladder, whether or not they pick the NIP strat. Looks like Warden and Storm going to head towards Pop, and then Warden is going to take down Zep. Great USP work. Fraud on the Wally with an HE up into Dark Walls. Warden with a second. INS replying. Storm picking up a kill onto INS. C4 is down. Oh my word. Great work on the pistol from Complexity. NIP tactic. Shot down in flames. I couldn't even see what they were trying to pull off. It happened so fast. Complexity's so aggressive.
Complexity's idea there was to converge on the ladder. They went 2 guys from lower, 3 guys right up the middle, quickly to that ladder. And what they're thinking is, control that ladder. We can get to either bomb site very quickly and take away a portion of the map that NIP would want to use for an attack. Worked perfectly, caught NIP off guard, and they were not ready for that strategy at all. Quite risky, but quite successful now. And now we're going into basically a tough situation for NIP.
Looks like NIP on a full save right now. MP5 action on the inside side. 5 men all shut down at Dark Walls on the inside side. NIP on a full eco that round. No plant first. They're probably going to full eco again for AWP's
Yeah, they have to. And the thing is, right there, Warden and Fraud knew.
AK in hand right now for NIP.
bought early. I mean, they basically full saved last round.
Have to win this round. They have to win this round now. No plans so far.
Lose. Yeah, I mean, basically, if they lose this round, they're going to lose the match. You know, good job last round, though, by Warden and Fraud to push up there and stop any kind of rush and plant that lower bomb
That's a big kill right there. INS taking down Summon on the inside. Whether or not he still had his MP5, I'm not sure. This could be catching Complexity unawares with no plan. NIP on the buy. 2 kills, 3 kills on the board. Heaton and Wally going to pick up Trip and Fraud respectively. And Warden's going to reply with a FAMAS onto Zed. Bomb going to go down on the inside side. Warden getting dropped by INS. INS picking up another kill. 3 in the round for him. And that's a huge round for NIP.
Yeah. Complexity was stuck up in that upper bomb site, rotated all 4 guys quickly, and all 4 guys were right next to each other. No spread out action there on the CT side, which is what you need when you're trying to retake a bomb site. And by being all stuck together like that, basically Nip knew where to look. They just looked in one area. They saw all 4 guys just start spraying in that area. You're going to start hitting them. And all 4 guys went down in quick order. And now NIP back in this game at a 2-1 score in the second half, or 1-2 for Nip.
12-6 overall right now in favor of Complexity. NIP pushing towards alley. Storm going to drop back. He spotted it, and now NIP going to fall back, having been spotted at that alleyway. Look where Fraud is, though. Nice, smart position for a rotation out from alley towards main. Set himself up nicely for a main split there by NIP.
Only problem though, is if he can get stuck there from ladder, he's in big trouble. And that's
exactly
where Nip
now
is going
bomb
right
train.
now.
This is where maybe Warden needs to rotate and go aggressive. Pop ladder. NIP moving towards the inside. Very fast rotation on the board right now. now by Complexity, as you can see on the overview.
They knew it's coming. Oh my gosh.
This is going to be big. NIP coming in down low. INS with the bomb, making his way towards the bomb train right now. Heating on the trip. Sunman on Zet. INS replying, dropping Sunman before Storm picks up a USP. 3 kills. Potty going big for NIP. Warden, Storm, and Fraud getting dropped on the inside side. Huge round for NIP. 2-2 the score.
You got to give a little props to Complexity, though. They guessed right. They saw what NIP was trying to do, quickly rotated in there. They only had USPs, though, on that save round. Basically all stuck in there. Could have got a couple more headshots. They might have shot, but NIP went in there with force and took care of business. That's what you have to do on that save round.
No matter how good your strats are, there's some things you can't plan for.
Yeah.
And Potty taking out 3 in about 2 seconds is one of them.
Yeah,
so we're going to see what's happening right now as coL set themselves up on the outside. Storm under 6. Looks like Trip's aggressive towards 5. Warden's going to get the drop on Heaton now towards the electric box. Zet very slow coming out of main. Heaton was left all on his own right now. Zet faces off against Storm, manages to drop in, sitting in a 4v4. Someone on the inside. Trip, Warden, and Fraud all pushing towards the outside side right now. Wally pushing out from onto Trip from Poplar. Oh, right now, Potty, INS going to work. You feel a bit of rhythm coming into the NIP T-play right now.
Yeah.
Sunman's going to have to back off towards that inside side. Easy plan on the outside right now for INS. Some bomb frags in the bag, unless they go on the hunt for Sunman right now.
A good wave of action there, NIP, all hitting at once. Good timing on that, and coL not rotating very well. All their guys are right there, and they're not in very good positions. They're not spread out. All of them right there near the choke where you're going to look for them right away. I mean, that's the place you first look. They're all waiting right there for them to shoot, and NIP takes care of business. Sunman now hiding his gun in the lower bomb site.
Complexity right now, I don't feel are using the bottom half of the map enough. They're not sitting deep on the alley. Shut down an NIP push there. Nobody's sitting on CT ramp either. I mean, you can plan towards the back of the bomb train. It's a good position to hold. You can see that all the way back. You can go from 5 train to 6 train, all the way across to 4 train, very easily across the back of the map. Wally's going to take Sunman's kill. But right now, it looks like Complexity only using maybe a quarter of the space available to them here.
Yeah, and they really haven't played very spread out on CT. I agree with you. They've decided to be more, condensed, and I think that's hurt them on this side. It works on your terrorist attacks very well, but when you're talking about CT side, not always happening too well.
Right now we've seen Fraud move towards Link Route. First time we've seen him.
Probably got an AWP.
Probably got an AWP, I'm going to guess. Not going to get the pick inside.
That's a pretty good bet.
NIP showing some respect right now to Fraud on the 6th round here. Probably going to say, well, he's going to have an AWP. I don't really fancy facing him. And right now it looks like a big stack at alley for Complexity.
Really hiding that alley.
Really pushing all their strap towards an outside push. But NIP going towards the inside right now. Fraud's rotating up to high. See if he can flex that AWP. I think he may well have one. Let's see what's going on right now. Bomb down on the inside side. Fraud rotating to high. Complexity all coming across through into Link Room right now, pushing into the inside bomb site. Here they come. INS going to take down Fraud. That's a big kill. Whether or not, it does look like coL are on the save right now. Couldn't see exactly what they were buying to start with. It just looked like NIP just going to rip it up right now. Couple of quick kills from Wally and INS. Bomb is down on the inside side. Sunman and Storm going to pick themselves up for maybe try and get themselves a pick on the way out.
Yeah, that was a good save round. Again, I've always felt like this, and I'm probably going to get some European haters for it, maybe yourself included, that I always think the American teams spend a little more time on their save rounds, and they seem to become more prepared with strategies for it. I think we saw, one there from Complexity, not necessarily as successful, but again, we see a lot more strategies from them. The Europeans tend to be more, we'll just rush, or we'll delay action, but not necessarily as many coordinated strategies.
I think if you look back in the annals of history, however, it used to be one way around compared to the other. It used to be Americans would chuck away their ecos, Europeans would think about it more. Yeah, but it seems to have flipped on its head right now. It's an interesting thing to have a look at maybe later. And NIP right now pushing towards the inside bomb site very, very quickly. 3 up high right now. Fraud, big entry kill on Wally. That's a big kill in Complexity's favor. Sunman going to take another one down. Good entry kills by Complexity right now. Potty going down. INS going to drop Sunman in reply. Bomb is down on the inside side. Warden going to flex the AWP onto INS. Zet going to drop him. AWP out of play. Fraud has got one, however, sitting in the 3v2. 3v1! Storm going to take down Zet. Heaton has snuck up all the way through to the back of the site. Going to take down Trip. Needs another one. Oh!
Fraud with an amazing shot.
Oh, Fraud, what a huge kill on the Heaton. That is just sick.
Let's just jump up and take a quick 180 shot. Okay, Doom, you're gone.
You can tell from the reaction right now.
Bye-bye, one of the best players in the world. Let's move on to the next round. We'll defuse that and go up to bring it back to a 3-4 score right now. That was an amazing shot by Fraud. That just changes the game. Everybody in the crowd going nuts.
Yeah.
And you know what? And not only does the crowd go nuts, but your other players just go, that was an amazing shot, Fraud. Let's pick us up. And that's like a dunk in basketball right there. Changes the complexity of the game.
4 words. Sicker than a Foopaloot. For sure, right now. Complexity on the outside.
Oh, that's an inside joke.
Oh, yeah. Warden, Trip, and Storm right now setting themselves up on the outside. Sunman and Fraud. Complexity going to be pumped after that round. 4-3 in favor of NIP this second half right now. That gives us an overall score of 13-9. Still in favor of Complexity. A big, big lead right now as we move into a crucial part of the game.
Here comes Ali.
NIP pushing out of Ali fast. INS and Zed making their way towards back of 5 train. Fraud going to get dropped. That's a huge kill after last round. Trip going to pick up one. Storm with another. And right now, look at this Complexity team weighing in for each other. Kill for kill. Trips trading it off with Storm. INS going to get a kill. Amounts to nothing. Sunman finishing off the round.
That's
Complexity
right
now.
Round.
Just picking it all up. This is a great team effort from Complexity here.
Fraud deserves an assist for that round right there, in my opinion. You know, the adrenaline's pumping for them. Big swarming kills right there. NIP coming hard from Ali, not able to really do much. I didn't see much flash or smoke action, and that's kind of what I was missing from that rush. They needed that if they wanted to be a little more successful there, and I think they should have played that slow, in my opinion. That round after that big kill by, you know, Complexity, that last round, slow it down, make Complexity sit there. Instead, they rush hard into Ali. I don't think it was the right move.
Morale-wise, it looks like NIP is still okay, though. They are buying, not saying, well, let's just eco this one out and play for the draw. They are on the buy. They have to win this round, however. 2 for the game for Complexity as we sit at a 14-9 scoreline here on Train. Heaton pushing very low first with the bomb into the inside bomb side. That's a very interesting move.
Right there by
Heaton going to town, taking out Fraud and Sunman. No entry kills for coL right now. And look at this Complexity right now thinking there's a lot of rounds to play.
We're only in
and they only need 2. So they're thinking, right now, we'll save the guns. They can drop those. There's 3 left with guns. 2 have died. And one guy's going to be out there. They can drop those and buy for each other.
In the 9th round right now, actually. 9th round and 6th rounds to go.
For sure.
We'll save guns. 3 guys left alive. We'll be able to have
stuff
it.
By coL.
NIP, though, on the other hand, should go after at least one of these guys. Because if they can get one of them, then more of the Complexity guys don't have guns than do have guns, and they can't buy for each other.
Looks like Trip hanging around at T-Spawn right now. INS going to push him. INS going to push him. One's going to take down Potty. Zet coming through CT Spawn. Storm's going to head up against Enzo. Great play. So Complexity on the back foot, but managed to pick up 2 kills of their own there.
And force NIP and maybe into another poor money situation themselves. They're really low on money, so if they do lose a round, they're going to have a tough time buying to try to win for the draw. Right now, they're going for the win, but if they do lose one more, all they can do is get the draw, and that's not going to be very successful if they keep losing guns that way.
14-10 the score right now. Complexity going aggressive towards main and Pop Ladder. Trip going to take down INS. Zet and Wally going to pick themselves up a kill onto Warden and Trip. Sunman replying with a coL takedown on Zet.
Oh my God,
I think that was through the wall.
Yeah,
from
it was
inside
all the way through.
Yeah,
that was an amazing shot.
That's representative of the Snide and Deagle shot that we saw.
Unbelievable shot there
recently.
By
That was a crazy shot. I suspect there'll be an AVI of that. I'm pretty sure.
Very soon.
Wally at the back of 5 right now. Heaton sitting at the end of Ali, C4 in hand. Potty on the 6 train, moving towards in between the 5 trains right now. Complexity need to be a little bit more aggressive right now on this push. Sunman perhaps needs to move into Link.
I don't think they've communicated well. I don't think they know that NIP is in the site as much as they are. And Storm is all alone. There it is.
Potty, great Deagle work on the Storm right now. And we see a good coverage on the plan right now from NIP. Looking good so far this round. 3v2 and they have to go for it right now. This has to be go for broke from here on in for NIP. Fraud pushing up towards CT ramp now. We go in eyes with him. Watching some of that orb action right now for Fraud. Oh, straight out. Take down Potty in the back. Heaton under 5 train. Wally wasn't covering CT ramp. Potty got sold there. 2-on-2 right now. Bomb is down. Someone and Link. He's going to have to run right now. Fraud's going to face off towards back of bomb train. Goes for the defuse. Wally takes down someone.
Oh,
Fraud
nice
on a
shot.
Wally. Going to try and take down Heaton on top of the train. Fails to do so. Here it comes. Going to go for defuse. Heaton drops him. Great AK work. Cool head there from Heaton. Going to pick themselves up the round. 6-4 the score. Overall right now we're sitting at 14-11 in favor of Complexity.
A little bit of a bring back here by NIP. They're starting to bring it back. And again, it's fun to watch Fraud shoot, isn't it? Oh man, that's a great enjoyment right there. And good play by NIP. Spread out, stayed away, not allowing Fraud to have the same angles to work with. You think about that. You're shooting one direction. You got to turn around and shoot the other direction. You know, if you keep yourself spread out, Fraud has less of an opportunity to shoot you, and a great job. And it looks like we got a shot here. It looks like Fraud on 5 guys from NIP.
Yeah, it looks like we may have the ace right now for Fraud. Moving in towards the lower side right now for NIP.
Oh, they're saving.
Fraud's only got the Deagle, however. INS going to drop him on high round. Easy kill for INS. Frod going down. Complexity on the rotation right now. Potty going aggressive towards Link. May well pick up a kill on Sunman right now. Bomb down B2. Potty does in fact take down Sunman. Storm is right now sitting CT spawn. Complexity in between pop trains. Warden's going to get a nice USP kill onto Zet at Dark Walls right now. As we look on the overview, see what's going on. Looks like Trip, Warden, and Storm spread out right now, picking themselves up a kill. Heaton going to take down Warden. Trying to get some guns right now out of this, I think, Complexity. Not managing to do so far.
Get one right there,
Trip's going to grab himself one right there as he takes down Potty towards Link Room, heading off towards Ali. Ints may get him here right now. They're going to face off. No, just... Oh, Trip's going to try and face. Oh!
Got to run there. What he's doing?
Not entirely sure what was up right there, but it looks like Heaton may well have had him in the back on the rotation.
Yeah, I think Trip realized he wasn't going to be able to get away with that long alley there. He wasn't going to be able to run away fast enough. So, again... Complexity on a save, trying to just basically, pick up a few guns like we talked about, but now they're in a situation where they're going to try to win this round, put it away, put it out of reach for NIP. NIP, though, really starting to come back a little bit. Their strategy's starting to work, putting coL in a bad money situation, continuing to get enough guys, even though when they were losing early, Tails still picking up enough guys to now put coL in terrible money situation, and that's given them a few save rounds to get back in it.
14-12 right now the score. Complexity looking unable to close this one out in a convincing fashion right now. NIP taking 4 in a row, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
And they are looking pretty good right now. Slowing it down. This might actually suit Complexity a little bit more right here.
Yeah, help them catch back up. I mean, we talked about it earlier. NIP should have slowed down on the one round. The Fraud help them win. Now they're the ones that are in that lead. They should be pushing the effort.
Smoking alley right now. Sorry to interrupt you right now. Sunman going to take down Potty. Fraud got a good kill up on the Zet at Dark Walls right now. And Fraud is going to rotate. Heaton has the bomb. Wally's made himself available right now across the back of the side for Heaton. Now they're going to try and push in the main together. Warden with a nice HE kill on Wally. That's going to change that's going to change the round right now. Heaton in between. Pop chain. Oh, Storm up. Big Ladder going to take down Heaton with the C4, and that is the draw point for Complexity. Next round, and it's all over for NIP. They're going to have to buy.
I don't think NIP is recognizing the momentum issues here. They had momentum in their favor. They really pushed the effort. They had it all in their hands. And now NIP, bad money situation. We talked about this. Now they're having to buy stuff, just buy Deagles. So, coL, great position. I think NIP misplayed the momentum aspect. They should have been a little bit faster on that attack. A little bit slower on attack earlier in the game, and they probably would be in a better situation.
NIP with a classic move with the Deagles right now. Wally and Zet pushing towards lower. Heaton, Potty, and INS on the inside. Bomb dropping off into B2. Oh, what a shot! Front midair! Taking down Potty. What a shot! Zet with a headshot onto Trip. Sunman going to take down Zet with the AK as Frod still facing up towards high ramp. INS takes him down with a Deagle. Sunman onto INS in reply. Heaton under 3 train with the bomb. Weird position right now for Heaton. Wally facing high. Heaton's got himself an AK. Warden taking down Heaton. C4 is in a bad position right now. Wally's going to have to earn his salary right now. Facing off on the high ramp.
Not going to happen.
Game point. Complexity. 16-12 over NIP here on train. Great result for Complexity right now. Warden is so happy tying on that bandana right now. Great game of CS.
That was fun to watch. Man, it's amazing to watch those AWPs flying from Fraud especially. It's fun to watch. Great game, couple of claps. I think it was good to watch.
Yeah, you can see what it means to Complexity right now. The team that everybody wanted to avoid in the group stage, being a medium seed. My own guys were saying, I said, anybody you don't want, they said, we don't want Complexity.
Yeah.
And as a medium seed team, based on the way that ESWC worked these seedings out, it was the team everybody wanted to avoid, and they've just demonstrated why.
And that was because 3D did end up winning the ES, or was considered the winner of the ES World Cup USA.
Made their way through the upper bracket.
Yeah, they had won the upper bracket, and that had given them the high seed, 3D that is. And again, Complexity lower seed, even though they had beaten 3D twice in that double elimination bracket, but they didn't count that. So Complexity a dangerous lower seed right now. And what's funny? We're talking about CPL earlier and some of the upsets of those. Itemize being the team that upsetted MIBR at CPL. Itemize was the team that beat Complexity that put them in as a medium seed. So a little bit of a, how's that go to complete the circle kind of thing for everybody paying attention and watching with us all day on the ES World Cup coverage here.
Yeah, really enjoying being at ESWC 2005. We're going to bring you some more action, guys, so make sure you stay tuned here at VBcast. I've been Hotshot. Alongside me has been Godfrag's very own Midway. We'll be bringing you some more live coverage as the day progresses, so stay tuned here to VBcast.com.
I'm just a dream, no. I just put down the crying, and then I keep on the steam. Just put time a crime.